Hey everybody, FJOGR here with another playthrough of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. We have made it to Lava Reef Zone, so the end is near. The end is near here, and we're going to do a little trick here that a lot of Sonic players don't really try. Instead of going down there where Knuckles is supposed to go, let's take a little secret over here to the area that Sonic and Tails are supposed to go through. But of course, it's Sega threw that in there, so the most experienced players can try it out and get Knuckles to this area of the zone. So it is pretty cool that we can get through here. We are playing this on the PC using Xbox to record the gameplay and playing with a Wii U Pro Controller. So this is pretty cool stuff we're doing right now. And I'm really glad I finally found a great way to show off these Genesis classics and even NES or Super Nintendo or Game Boy Advance, maybe some TurboGrafx games, Game Boy games and such. Heck, we might even try some DS games that I have and on the PC, just so I can find a way to. I shouldn't have gotten that, but to show you those things. There's the Death Egg. You can see there in the background. The Death Egg, it looks pretty ominous from back there. It looks really menacing. I think this game had a great presentation, if you will. Great presentation to it. It's clean, it's colorful, it's detailed. Everything about it just screams polish. It's a very polished game. And of course, you can Sonic the Hedgehog 1 has been is a classic, but the sequels are more heralded because they did everything Sonic 1 did, but way better. Sonic 3 improved upon Sonic 2 by a lot. As far as not control wise, but fudge, I lost it. Wish I had a Star or Super Knuckles or Hyper Knuckles. The special stages in this game are classic, but I'm not going to be playing through them. Of course, the best special stages in Sonic history, I believe, is Sonic 3D Blast, the Saturn version, not the Genesis version or the PC version. The Saturn version had 3D special stages in the style of Sonic the Hedgehog 2's special stages, the half pipes, but taking advantage of the 3D effects that the Saturn could do, and it is an absolute treat just to play the special stages only. I remember, well, actually, no, let's not talk about that just yet. We'll do that when we play through Sonic 3D Blast. See if I can find the PC version just so I can get the second best version of the game. The best version of the game is the Saturn version, had the best music, best special stages, had better effects, and the Genesis version that a ton of people have played because Sega has included it in many. Let's get a power up here. Sega has included it in many compilations, but they always include the Genesis version rather than the Saturn version because they have yet to figure out how to emulate the Sega Saturn, either Sega officially themselves or homebrewers out there. They have yet to figure out how to emulate the Saturn, and the biggest hope right now is for that one guy who has developed a USB loader for the Sega Saturn that would essentially save many people's Saturns who have CD drives that may be deteriorating at this point, but also save save a lot of discs, and also allow people to play some games that frankly Sega likely will not re-release ever again, outside of Sega remaking games or finding a way to port Saturn games. Remember, but the thing is, Sega has lost a lot of code for some games. I think famously, Panzer Dragoon is one of the games Sega just does not have the code for anymore. So even if they wanted to re-release the games on another system through a port of some sort, kind of like what they've done with some Dreamcast games. A lot of Dreamcast games have shown up on the PS2, the Xbox, the 360, the PS3, the Wii, and so on. So it hasn't really. The Dreamcast they have code for. They've found a way to port a lot of games, but Saturn games would require actual remakes. If at this point, because Sega has lost a lot of the code and Sega or anybody else hasn't found a way to properly emulate the Saturn. And why is that? Why is the Saturn, out of all the systems, the PlayStation, the Nintendo 64 of that era, the big three, why the Saturn? Why is the Saturn so hard? Well, it was just the way that it was developed. The Sega had a lot of issues internally with the American branch of the division of the company and the Japanese branch. The Japanese branch thought things one way, and the American branch thought things the other way. So, and we've reached Hidden Palace Zone. This is a very quick thing, and we will not. Will we make this the finale? Do you guys want this to be the finale? I think we will. I think we've gone through this series. There wasn't really a boss fight at the end of Lava Reef Zone or Hidden Palace Zone, but we are here. Let's talk for a little bit though. Um, that the I hope the Saturn will be emulated at some point. Now, before I get to this boss battle, I want to tell you about how much I love this game. Just playing through this already, just placing this on YouTube, it's been a treat. I love it so much. And we're going to get to this final boss battle, and I'm not going to speak through it. I'm going to mute myself, and you guys just enjoy. Let's go. Well, everybody, that is it. We have defeated Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, my favorite game of all time. Obviously, we didn't 100% it. We didn't get all the Chaos Emeralds. We just played through Knuckles' story. We didn't play through Tails. We didn't play through Sonic. There's a lot in this game. There's collecting the 7 Chaos Emeralds, and there's collecting the 7 Super Emeralds. And beating through Sonic's mode, which is longer. It has the extra level. Tails can play up through the Death Egg Zone, while Sonic can get to the Doomsday Zone if you have at least the 7 Chaos Emeralds. But this is one of the best games I have ever played, and I continue to think it's number one. Nothing has unseated it. It is the best game I've played. I played through it already, and at some point I may play through the other story modes. But we've defeated this, we've defeated Sonic 2. So all that's left is Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Episode 1 and Episode 2. And we can always go back to this game and play through as Sonic and Tails. We can do Sonic and Tails, that way you can get the full story mode. The Sega Genesis was my first console, my first real console. My uncle gave it to my sister and I for Christmas of '91. It came with Sonic the Hedgehog. And yeah, this game, I played through it so many times. I've owned it on Sonic Jam, I've owned it on Sonic Mega Collection, I've owned it on PC, and it continues to be great for me. The music, whether the rumors are true or not, likely Michael Jackson did have a sound special things. I'm sure Michael Jackson should be in there. Maybe a future version or future re-release of this game, so I can put Michael Jackson in there and kind of dispel the rumors. But that's it. Presented by Sega. Thank you, everybody. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and donate. I really appreciate you guys getting through this with me, and I hope you guys will look through the other games that I have and my other videos. Thank you very much. Goodbye.